What? This motherfucker remembered to make a video and post it. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, I know I've been hella bad about this shit. I apologize for that. I do. I truly mean it. But yeah, it's just been slacking off and getting caught up in some other stuff. Not balancing out my time and activities as well as I should be. But I don't feel too bad about it. I just feel like different, you know? I feel great. Kind of like, I guess you could say renewed in a sense. I'm gonna try to hop back on that video grind. Not some New Year's resolution type shit, but it does happen to be, you know, early in the year, so that's good. Well, not early in the year, but you know, there's just the timings happen to line up is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, fuck all that, because today's topic is not about any of that. It's gonna be a Trochez talks, because I haven't done one of those in a while. And today's topic is why I want to do this YouTube shit. All right, so there's a few reasons for it, to be honest. One is just because I've always wanted to do that shit. You know, ever since I was a kid, I'd watch YouTube. You know, like whether it's like people playing video games or doing skits, that shit's been beautiful to me. You know, it's just beautiful. That shit just is awesome to me. It's like amazing. I'm just like, damn, people could, you know, do their livelihoods off of that or whatever. But more importantly, it's just like, which I guess goes into the second reason, is just that I want to instate or establish some sort of hobby that is, you know, that is creative. Not only in the sense that, you know, it kind of pushes me to be creative, you know, think creatively, but also that is literally like creating, you know. I make these videos and then I share them with other people, to the world, you know. In a broad sense, I share it to the world, and other people can enjoy it, hate it, or learn from it, disagree with it, just straight up be like, or, you know, just straight up be like, yo, this dude has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But yeah, it's just to put myself out there and to sort of pursue this creative outlet, I guess you could say. Which kind of goes into my third reason. I'll always tell people to kind of pursue their more creative endeavors. And what I mean by that is, like, if someone's like, oh yeah, I really like drawing, but I don't really do it as much because, you know, bullshit, life, responsibilities, whatever. And I'm just like, oh no, you shouldn't stop. You should just try to kind of, you know, find the way. Because the thing about those creative endeavors is, like, there's a reason you like them, you know, and they're very rewarding. Not necessarily in a sense that they make you money. I mean, they potentially could if you get real good at it, right? But like, it's an outlet, you know. Like, you got to explore yourself in a way that's productive and also somewhat healthy. Hopefully you're not doing some too crazy creative shit, you know. But yeah, it's like you get to pursue parts about yourself and express yourself in ways that are very unique to you and that you might not be able to do so otherwise. Let's say that you might not be able to express yourself otherwise, other than this creative outlet. So that's great. I feel like I already kind of fucked up this video because I meant to structure it in a way where I list the reasons and I go deep into them. But I've already, like, alright, so this is another goal of mine, is to better organize these videos, because I'm fucking up on that. I'm doing this off the top of my head. That last reason I was talking about goes into my next reason, which is sort of like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, you know? And that might be a small petty thing, but it's true. It's like, if I tell other people to pursue the shit that, you know, they like, whether it's, you know, like a hobby, some creative shit, some unorthodox, you know, method of life, method of expression, or just self, whatever, and I'm not doing that shit, then it's like I'm just preaching when I'm not practicing, you know? I'm spewing shit that I don't believe. Maybe not to that extent, but you know what I mean? It's just like, how am I gonna tell other people to, you know, go chase their hobbies, chase their dreams, chase their fucking creative endeavors if I'm not doing this shit? It's some bullshit. So yeah, that's like that reason. And it's just like, yeah, it's just like by example type shit. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I do want to do that creative shit. I do want to pursue it. But I have no fucking clue. Or, you know, I'm not I'm not, or you can just be like, oh, but I'm afraid other people will reject or judge me or some shit. When it comes to that, it's just like, that's kind of, I don't want to say it's inevitable, but like, it's a part of it. Because putting yourself out there, or, you know, when I say putting yourself out there, it's because when you create something, you could show it to other people. You know, you're potentially, you are in a position where you could expose yourself or expose things about yourself to other people, right? And if you're like, well, I don't want to put myself in that position, well, here, let me put myself in that position and show you that it's not that bad. Or let me put myself in that position, and even if it is that bad, it doesn't have to be a reason to stop, you know? Just keep going type shit, type beat. Because at the end of the day, you gotta, I don't know, I guess you don't gotta do shit, to be honest. But I'd encourage people to just pursue things like that, because it's like, when you do something like that, you're doing it for yourself, you know? And it's something that's pretty productive, or it's pretty good for you. At least that's what I believe. Like, let's see, I have a friend who hella wants to, you know, like, dedicate himself to, well, actually I have a few friends who want to dedicate themselves to video games in some way or another, and he wants to stream. And I'm always telling him, like, hey bro, you're hella good at the game, like, you should stream it. Or like, and I'm not just saying that because I'm saying he should be a streamer, or like, or I tell him he should be a pro player or whatever. But like, I'm telling him that because I know, like, to some extent that's what he wants to do. Or like, if he's gonna be playing video games like that, might as well do something out of it, because I know he loves to do that shit. And then he'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And then he'll like tell me a time he's gonna start streaming. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna look forward to that. I mean, honestly though, I'd be forgetting sometimes, just 'cause I get caught up in my bullshit, so that's my bad for sure. But then like, yeah, but like, he'll tell me this shit, and then he ends up not doing it, or like he ends up not committing to it. And I'm just like, damn. You know, like, I don't want to be the fucking person that tells them like, hey man, you're not doing the shit they say you're gonna do. Like, because I don't want to be a jerk that pushes him around, but at the same time, it's like, I want him to pursue that shit because he wants to pursue it. And I feel like the reason he's not doing it is because he's like sort of self-conscious or something, or he's just doubting himself too much. And to that, it's just like, damn. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no cure to it, but that's something that he kind of has to overcome from himself. And for me, when I see that, I'm just like, all right, how about I do my best to do me in a way that will maybe influence him to do himself. Pause. Nah, but like, for real, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I can push myself to do these things that I want to do, that I've hella always wanted to do, and continue to do it, then, you know, it gives me the right to tell other people, hey, do your shit too. I'm doing it. Do your shit too. Or like, hey, I'm doing it. Like, so don't feel too discouraged, because if I can do it, you can too. Or like, why aren't you doing it? I don't fucking, you know, there's like a million shit you could say to that. But yeah, essentially, like, let me see, I said there was like 4 or 5 reasons, right? The first one just being doing what I wanted to do. Which, yeah, as a kid, I always wanted to do some creative shit, whether it was drawing. Like, when I was younger, I used to make comics. I used to do little slideshows. I made some skits before. I've done, what do you call it? Machinimas, little video game animations. You know, like, I've dabbled in all these things, and I hella enjoyed them. One of the things I regret is that I never committed to any of it. And one of the biggest reasons was that, excuse me, goddamn. One of the biggest reasons is because, like, I would let myself, whether it's by, you know, other people's words or influence or my own, like, I would let doubts just stop what I'm doing. Or like, I wouldn't, you know, like, I wouldn't allow myself to fully commit. That's kind of where I fucking played myself. So to, you know, redeem my younger self, to make that little, you know, depressed little shit happier, I want to redeem myself now, you know? Let me pursue this shit now. Even if it's to no avail, at least I tried. And I'll be like, you know, yeah. Another reason is, yeah, just to be creative. I already mentioned all the ways I was creative before, and like, yeah, I want to kind of just let more shit out, potentially add more to the world. That's a dream, but at the end of the day, I don't decide those things. I don't decide how I influence other things. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't decide how other people or how other things are influenced by me. I only decide how I try to influence those things. Another reason, let's see, being a hypocrite, like I said, best way to lead or influence is by example, right? So I'll do my best to do better, and hopefully others will do their best to do better as well. Eventually that results in more than just doing their best to be better. They actually do better, or they do best. They do great shit. But for now, that's what it is. Doing my best to do better. And then lastly is just, it's like that. It's just like, yeah, it's like influence, getting other people to do it, not being a hypocrite, but like trying to set a path other people could follow, potentially, in a way that, so trying to set a path that isn't unattainable, that other people can follow, and that other people can like relate and grow from. Because I don't know, like, what I mean by that, kind of confusing, but like, let's say you're on Instagram, social media, any type of social media, YouTube, and then you see people talking about like, well, what's that guy, Ty Lopez, talking about, it's all about that knowledge and shit. He got hella money, he did all that bullshit, whatever, hella famous, hella what is it, breaded up, I don't know, bricked up. I'm sorry, I'm lacking in my vernacular here, my vocabulary, my slang. Apologize. But yeah, it's just like this dude who like talks about hella shit. And it's just like, damn, that's great. That sounds very attractive, having hella money, hella knowledge, whatever. But it's just like, but I don't really see myself in that person. He's already at his, his peak. He's already, doing great shit. And I don't actually know if that person came from the same background as I did, or if he was better off than me, and X, Y, and Z, whatever we fucking tell ourselves that kind of limit us, or what we tell ourselves that can't be denied, right? Because the limiting part is just like, that part has to do with personal responsibility. I feel like this is way off topic, this whole rant, but let me go back to it anyway. It has to do with personal responsibility, shit we gotta do, we gotta take charge of, and we gotta change in ourselves, do what we gotta do. But also, like, if that motherfucker was born with the silver spoon in his mouth, that's undeniable. He had an advantage that we did not. But me, I like to think that, I don't know, I like to think I'm relatable. But at least, like, I feel like I'm relatable in the sense that I didn't have hella shit growing up. Or I lacked a lot of shit in my life. But I had that desire to want to do better or be better than my circumstances. And that comes in many different shapes and forms. But another desire I also had is to pursue some unorthodox or some not regular, means of life. And for me, that usually takes the form of like an artist, because artists, a lot of those motherfuckers don't make money, and a lot of those motherfuckers do it without much success. But they're doing that art shit because that's, well, I mean, I figure it's because that's what they love to some extent, or they think they love it. They're trying to pursue that fulfilling sort of lifestyle. And then, yeah. So this journey of mine is something that like I'm trying to, I don't know, it's just like I know hella people who are like me or who I grew up around that wants to succeed, wants to see me succeed, wants to see each other succeed. So this right here, while it's not necessarily success, it's working towards it. So yeah, that's just kind of why I want to do this YouTube shit in a nutshell. I feel like it was a lot of ranting and some of it was repetitive, but I mean, hopefully this was good. It's funny because I was like worried that this wasn't gonna be a very long video near the very beginning of it, but it's 16 minutes About to be 16 minutes now. But yeah, I mean, I could just cut that shit down now I think about it. I'm gonna try to edit my videos more too, because I've been hella lazy on that. I'm gonna try to add some music, so I actually have music on my laptop. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, I want to do more of the Trochez Talks videos, and I'm sorry I haven't been uploading the Pokemon videos for the people who have been watching them, but it should take, this shit do take a long time, but like, it's just a lot of work, if I'm gonna be honest, and I just get caught up in other things I want to do. I really do need to organize myself better, because I end up like kind of wandering, getting lost. But yeah, let me see, I think I'm gonna upload like a talking video like this, or a sort of Trochez Talks type of video. And then yeah, I'll try to get on that Pokemon grind. But I think I'm gonna stop doing the subtitles, if I'm real with y'all. I'm sorry, because I know subtitles add hell to the video, but I kind of want to, it just takes too long. Like, it takes way too long. I'm getting better and faster at doing it for sure, like, don't get me wrong, but it takes a long time. That's like one of the biggest reasons, because I didn't even get myself to work, because I'm just like, damn, it's gonna take forever. Or like, I start doing it and it's just like, it's kind of frustrating. I like, if I do decide to remove the subtitles, I won't do it completely. But yeah, this thing is 17 minutes now, so I'm gonna sign off. All right then, see y'all later.